to tonight's supermoon, full moon webinar, as the moon is behind me. And the energies here are very, very strong this evening. And I just came from the ancient site this evening at EPIDAUROS and the sanctuary, the healing sanctuary. So I'm full of, or is bathing or meditating all day in the codes. So I want to share them with you. And it's so nice to connect with you from all over the world, and that we do this together in the group container, as one drop in the ocean can change the ocean. And then if we're coming as a group, it's even more powerful. So thank you for being part of this webinar, and so nice to connect with you. And thank you also for anyone new who's come in and maybe you don't know the work I do. So the work I do is about embodiment and then what is in the way of you embodying your spirit fully into your vessel, into your cells, and into your life. The more our spirit is in the vessel, the more we can create heaven on earth, and the more coherence on all levels come in. So it's interesting, I'm here in Greece, and this is where I learned about system work from the ancient wisdom that's in the fields. And that's why I've been attracted to go to these ancient sites, especially the ones who were used for healing, because they have the codes for healing, and they consciously knew how to heal somebody's system. And this is why I'm really being guided to go to these places. So let's use the opportunity of the full moon and also the work I've been doing, and I'll hold space for you to resolve what's in your system. And life, I just came from EPIDAUROS, where the ancient theater is. The ancient theater was used for healing. It was used to create drama, to open up the emotional body, so purification of your cells, of your spirit, of your emotional body could take place, and then to sit in it. So life is the drama. Life opens the systems, but those systems are connected to our childhood or our ancestors, or the genetic programs that's in our system from our ancestors. So I'm going to begin. So I invite you to take a deep breath into your heart space. And simply the intention is enough. And I invite you during this webinar to honor your mind, observe your mind if it comes up, observe any resistance. And today's moon is really good for completing karmic cycles. And I did a webinar recently on karmic cycles, so it's perfect timing. And I want to support you really to embody your power while you're here, and then also to disconnect from any grooming, any manipulation that's in your system. So this is taking place on a mass scale, on this moment and this time and this planet, a mass grooming of the population, the world population. So I'd like to invite you to step free of all grooming and to clear it in the system, and to break free from old slavery programs and abuse programs, to really go back into coherence with yourself. So once again, now honoring your spirit in this physical vessel, in your cells, and your spirit, the non-physical, in this physical vessel, and this physical vessel has access to your DNA, which are your ancestral lines. Mom's line on the left behind you, dad's line on the right behind you. Then all the trauma could be from the ancestral line. It could be from the womb. It could be from the womb birth up to now. It could be from your experiences in life or the collective, or it could be past life. Past life simply goes up to the etheric fields. So now let's take a deep breath into our cells to activate the cells. Very good. And another deep breath now. Imagine you're breathing into your DNA and opening up your DNA memory fields. So first, I'm going to set the intention to, with your permission, to support you to balance your system and any systems that are open to to bring them back into balance. And a lot of energies get stuck in us when they go back to the wrong places. Maybe we're projecting on mom and dad, and maybe it's nothing to do with mom and dad. Maybe it came true, mom and dad. Maybe it came from the ancestors. So I want to honor all energies which are from the ancestors. And allow all energies which are in your system, hatred, resentment, greed, fear, anxieties, which came from the ancestors, to go back to the origin. And the field here in EPIDAUROS is extremely strong. There's a lot of ancient sanctuaries around me, and the energetic lines are really, really strategic here. So as I'm sitting in these frequencies, you are as well. It's giving you I'm sharing everything with you to go back into balance, lifting out all heaviness, all density, and all programming from your system. Especially if there's grooming, I want to really clear groom, set the intention to clear grooming from your system. Maybe someone's being nice to you and they don't mean it. They're doing it because they intend something which is not clear in the future. So I want to clear all grooming so you can observe it in your life and be aware of it, because if we don't clear it from our systems, we will never see it in our lives. And there's so much of it going on in the world at the moment on a mass scale. And with the support of the moon, it's helping us to bring up a lot of information in us. Set the intention to take a deep breath into your nervous system. The word intention is enough, because intention opens systems. And with your permission, I'm going to support you to break out of the illusions in the brain and the mind. So when there's dissociation in our childhood, trauma in our childhood, we dissociate in the split minds. So I want to support you to release all the programming and split minds from the system. Beautiful. We're going deeper into the body now. I love working with the organs and the cells. So with your permission, imagine you're taking a deep breath into your kidneys. And we work with the kidneys and we work with the liver and the digestion and the heart. And inside us, if you imagine your channel full of frequencies and codes, and each of these frequencies are related to different things that happened in your life. So if there's any frozen frequencies around trauma, let's set the intention to activate them and to transform them now. So you can go back into coherence. And then what our parents cannot give us, they couldn't give it to us because they didn't have it to give it to us. So I can open up energy fields, different archetypes, for you to integrate what your parents couldn't give you. Maybe it's missing a few generations back, maybe a strong male or a strong protective mother, loving mom, loving dad. Maybe there's abuse in the system. So just opening up different archetypes, this intelligent field around us, which loves us and wants to support us and for us to remember who we are. I feel the moon so strong. And then a lot of codes I was working with today or integrating into my system today, I feel are active as well for you. So these are codes of healing, support you go deeper into the body for embodiment, grounding. And as our vessel gets more empty, we can hold more frequency. And then as our soul fragments come in, our frequency, our vessel, like a glass, can hold, our container can hold more of our essence, which is more frequency as well. So I'm setting the intention to reclaim soul fragments to bring them back home. So as soon as the trauma is out of the system or the shock is out of the system, the soul fragments can feel safe to come back. And then you can hold more frequency and the systems are closed and complete. And you're living a new frequency, new vibration. You're getting stronger, I feel it. Imagine that full moon in every cell, emptying the cells of all the old information. And you're breathing into your cells, and through the breath, you're going to release all the old information, which your spirit's ready to release. Breathing in and releasing. Which frees up so much space for your spirit to come in. Imagine you're breathing in your spirit into the cells. And what's so beautiful is that our intuition has always been spot on. And as a child, our intuition was really strong. And then we sort of lost trust. So I want to set the intention that your intuition, when it was there fully, was good, was really spot on. And you can reclaim that again into your system and into your life. There's nothing wrong with your intuition. Maybe you went down a road, a different road, your intuition. Usually when, we took the wrong road, every road is an experience. It always leads us back to the same place. But sometimes we veer off. And usually when you go back and really be honest with yourself, you'll feel the moment where your intuition said, don't do that. Or maybe you did it because you wanted to help somebody or you didn't want to look crazy or for different reasons. So I invite you to find moments in your life where you did go off course, you went off course and you went against your intuition. So I invite you to find those moments in your life in the next few days and to simply go back to the point where your intuition told you not to do it and say, I was wrong. I didn't listen to you. I know you're right. I trust you. I believe in you. I'm sorry. I believe in you. And then the intuition will come back in. And if you find one or two of those points, then your system will start doing it everywhere. Every time you did it, the system will reset and the timelines will change. I want you to breathe into your digestion. Slowly release. And I invite you now to bring your awareness to the brainstem, all the back of the neck, and to work on those areas to really set the intention to bring everything back into coherence so your spirit can come into the body fully. Do that now. So my intention is to clear any density from your system. Bring balance into you again and your life and your relationship within our outer world. And then to clear any abusive energies, as if they're in us, we're going to attract it. But if we clear it, then we don't attract it. So I'm setting the intention to open up the codes of self-healing or clearing systems, codes of results. And sometimes for healing, we need to be able to go to those trigger points, those points in our life where it was heavy. And if you want, I can support you to go to those places and to transform it really easily. It's like taking you by the hand to those doorways and staying with you till you transform it. So if you want, I can support you to clear what you couldn't clear before or you couldn't handle before. We can do that now. Getting into your heart space. And we'll keep doing it till it's done, till it's complete and you're back in your body. With your soul fragments. Love this work because if I've transformed something, then it means that I can support you to do the same by simply going into a space of connection with you on a heart level, quantum entanglement. So I'm not sending you energies, I'm simply working, transforming what's in my system, and then your system will remember or know how to do it through this connection or through the group container, which is stronger. So it's a group container of results. And even if you're new to this type of webinar or this type of work, you're still getting the benefits of the work we've done already. So it doesn't matter if it's your first time to enter this field. I never hold back results to take you as far as you're ready to go. No limitations in the system. Let's clear limitations. Belief systems, limited belief systems, limiting belief systems. From ourselves, from our ancestral line, from the collective system within us. And freeing ourselves from slavery, poisoning, seeing through the lies, the illusions, the manipulation. Breaking free from any programming with social media, with the media, mind control, phones, TVs, schooling system, medical system, religious systems, all programming which are not coherent with my higher purpose and my creator, let's release them all now. I can be the first in my ancestral line to break these systems within me and live a new life. This is the time that we can break free from karmic cycles. So the karmic cycles is when we go back and repeat. We leave the body and we believe to go back to repeat cycles we have completed. So I invite you to break that belief system and go directly to your wholeness. You are whole on one level. There's part of you right now that is already whole, coherent, conscious, and free from manipulation. I invite you to go direct to that part of you right now. It's not the time to do karmic cycles. Go direct to you, to your whole version, to the wholeness of you, and bring it into your body. Accept your whole version into your body, and accept that whole part of you can take out the manipulation from your system. Go direct. Go direct. You don't need to repeat the cycles of your ancestors. Honoring the ancestors, honoring everyone, and having a new experience of coherence. Go direct. Direct to you that's whole already, that's healed already, that's conscious already, that can see the lies, see the manipulation, and you don't need that experience anymore. Go direct. Breaking free of cycles, karmic cycles. There's a part of you here that's super conscious, superhuman. Invite that part of you in with your life, into your heart. You have unlimited power in your system. I invite you to access your own potential and your own power directly. Clear all the lies and illusions of not being in your power and fears. Go direct to your soul. You are who you are, whole. In likeness of your creator God. As you were born that way as a child, go direct to your God state, to your creator state. I invite you. Unlimited potential. Use it. Tap into it. You are it. Release the veils from your eyes, from your hearing, from your mind, from your subconsciousness. All the patterns can leave your system now. Bring down your truth. Accept your truth. Accept your potential. Releasing the drama. Releasing the bitterness, the hatred. Guilt, shame, blame. Anything that's not yours can be released. Going back into coherence, going back into balance, mind, body, spirit. Releasing the toxicity from the body through the breath. Taking self-responsibility to clean the body of heavy metals and to bring balance back into the body through fitness, through purification, through parasite cleanse, whatever comes up for you, allow your spirit to guide you. Let's clear all parasitic energies. From your system, from the brain, from the mind, from the gut, from the blood, from the bones, from the cells. All parasitic mind control. Cravings, addictions, behavior patterns. Let's clear formaldehyde and mercury from the system. Clearing all soul contracts we made with pharmaceutical companies or any other places. And taking full responsibility and sovereignty of your health back from every system you ever. The high supreme laws of the universe. I reclaim full sovereignty of my health back. Every system we worked with, close them as they're complete. Now the new version of me can come in. Cells, inviting your spirit to ground in the cells in the new way. And because we're energetic beings and we worked with energy, so I want to balance the directions. I always balance the directions because it brings in the result immediately. So I want to honor that your spirit can enter your spine, your DNA, your organs, all your life force can come back, your potential, your power can come back, your self-confidence, wisdom, all your light body can come in and activate, your Christ consciousness can come in and activate. Inviting your astral body in completely and disconnecting from everyone else's astral body. Honoring your physical aspect, and all your soul fragments can come into your physical aspect. Mental body can come in, disconnecting from everybody else's mental body. Bringing in wholeness within your physical aspect, mental body, astral body, cosmic body, light body, Christ consciousness aspect. Now I'm going to save you, save yourself, activate your Christ consciousness aspect. Breaking free of all illusions. Closing your aura. I'm the first in the family system to break these contracts. Stepping into wholeness, the new me, the new life system, rebirthing myself. My new truth, my new power, my new potential. Fresh beginning, reborn. Unlimited potential. Unlimited potential in my system. Connected to my intuition. Inviting my spirit deeper into the cells, to sit deep in the cells. Connecting to the magnetic field of Mother Earth, North South Pole, cellularly. Activating my DNA strands. Beautiful. My new front supports my new back. My new back supports my new front because I've changed. whole new left side supports my whole new right side because I've changed. Whole new right side supports the whole new left side because I've changed. Above supports below because I've changed. Below supports above because I've changed. Inner world supports the outer world. Outer world supports the inner world. Aligned in my own system, my own genetic place, inviting everybody to go back into their genetic place. All my children genetically are in front, even the ones I'm not aware of. Siblings alongside me, standing in front of my biological mom, biological dad. If you're adopted and you don't know who your parents are, it's okay. Your parents who brought you up are like your parents, but your blood parents, biological parents, your soul knows who they are. So honor that you're standing in front of your biological parents so you can connect your DNA. Aligned in your genetic place. More of your soul can come down. Breathing into new vibration, your new cells. Breakthrough. Complete breakthrough. Systems are closed. I'm in the new energy, honoring the new me. So I'm alive. There may be part of me looking for the old me, mourning the old me. That's okay. I'm curious to see who I am now. I'm curious to see how this evening will play out, or the next day will play out, because I've changed. I'm curious, because I'm creation. Fresh beginning as a creator. Aligned. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Bringing to new frequencies. Breakthrough. Transformed. New version of you, incarnated. I'll be releasing more. I did a webinar over the weekend on the light codes. That was a teaching one. It's very potent. And it has some of the information how I work. If you want to know how I work, a lot of teaching webinars. And then I'm going to bring in more because I'm here in the ancient sites and I'm downloading more information, more codes for healing and activating your gifts, your potential. So if you want to be part of them, I will be doing more workshops coming up in the next week or two. They'll be posted. So if you want to be on the email list, you can take part through the website. We'll send you the information. Thank you, everyone, for all the work. Thank you for being part of this group. Thank you to the full moon, EPIDAUROS, all the codes you received today. And it's just the beginning, reborn. Thank you, everyone, for being part of this webinar. If it was helpful for you, I invite you to share this webinar with your friends if they're open to it. And let's really support everybody to make this shift too. You are new, you've changed. Let's radiate the frequency out to the world now, because you are that drop in the ocean which changed the whole ocean. Aligned. Beautiful. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. And you can watch this a few times if you want. You'll keep activating and more codes will come in. Thank you for being part of this webinar. Sending you love and gratitude. And enjoy the full moon. Thank you, Sergio, for the work in the background. Thank you, everyone. For guides and helpers.